So how far can you actually come in wingfoiling in just a few hours? As you can see here in the clips, I managed to go from kind of this to sailing more stable like this in 9-10 hours or so. So starting out, yeah, just my background. I'm a male, 37 years old, 88 centimeters, 82 kilograms. I have both surf and windsurf experience prior to wingfoiling. So first things first, it will be frustrating at first. Definitely. I mean, the first 2 sessions of wingfoiling, I didn't feel any progression at all. It was just hard work, getting familiar with both the foil and the wing at the same time. And I didn't feel any that anything was going my way. I drifted a lot downwind, so I had to walk a few kilometers back for the 2 first sessions. That was kind of frustrating. Took a lot of time as well. Yeah, and how physical is the sport? It's quite physical. Having a good cardio workout, as you can see from my Garmin smartwatch here. So it's not unusual for me to have an average heart rate at around 150, 140, something like that, while wingfoiling. Yeah. Okay, so you can see a lot of falls here. Still falling a lot. Nothing's changed there. But I mean, this is just a quick footage from the second session. As I said, I was not able to observe much progress there. But however, going forward to the third session, I think this was like a breakthrough. This was the first session where I was able to actually get back to the same place where I started, so I was not drifting downwind and not being able to keep my distance in the water. And I think here in the third session, my flights on the foil was definitely getting longer. I had a more feeling of control. I think I was trying to do a lot of adjustments to where my feet is standing and all that, but mostly I think it's just from spending time trying the foil. Whatever you do, just spend some time and it will come. So already in this third session, I think I made a lot of progress. I could see that I was having multiple runs at the foil where I had velocity or speed around 25 to 30 kilometers per hour, so quite fast, I think, for this big beginner kit. And I could see that the distance that I was going in the water was increasing for each session. And definitely this also, the third session here was the first session where I was going out in a bit of stronger wind. So I think this helped a lot because you can really hold on to the wing when you have a bit more strong wind and you're not in the situation where the wind drops and it's challenging your balance when you're standing on the board. So I could definitely recommend, like every other recommend, that going out in at least 7 to 9 meters of wind. So fast forward here to my fifth session. Now I've been spending like 7 hours or so in the water, and now I actually start to have the feeling that I could actually just go as long as I wanted up on the foil. So that was an amazing feeling, just going. Of course, not in total control, but at least I could go like 1 to 2 kilometers at the time up on the foil. So this is the point where I think wingfoiling was really starting to get a lot of fun. And from being like this impossible task, I was now considering should I start trying to make some turns, and so I mean this is really wingfoiling at this 7-8 hours of spent now is just really getting fun. And as you can see, you can go out and go upwind and get back to the place where you started, and that's really nice, of course. And also was able to experiment a bit with the different stances on the board, where to place your feet and all that. And it was just really nice. I think in terms of of the physical part, it's still quite hard. I can see like I had a session. I think this 5th session of 2.5 hours, and my heart rate, as you can see, was average heart rate of 153 for 2.5 hours with a maximum of 180. So I think the most important points I will summarize here is that you can get really far in like 4 to 6 sessions. I mean, I spent 10 hours on the water, and wingfoiling now is already about turning, gliding, trying to pump. It's really fun, and you're not drifting downwind. You can get back to the same location as you started out. In regards to speed, I'm sailing around 30 kilometers at max speed with this beginner kit. It's a nice speed to actually get the feeling of going forward fast. I can see for each session that the distance I'm covering is increasing. The last session was around 20 kilometers. And so physically, is it hard for your body to wingfoil? I think it's not hard like windsurfing. At least for me, I'm not. My muscles is not aching out like they are in windsurfing, but it's still quite hard. I mean, I'm pretty sore after a few hours of wingfoiling, and I can see that my average heart rate is quite high, around 150 or so. And for wind speed, I think definitely the most easy to go out in wind speeds at least 7 to 9 meters per second. What can you expect? I mean, expect the first few sessions to be hard work, frustrating, and then it will quickly get better from that. So I can just recommend it. I think it's very, very fun. Even though you are at big slow beginner kits, it's still fun to learn. So I think that was all for my summary here. Just go out and have fun. It will be worth it.